You are listening to me talking to myself. Welcome to the podcast, where I share some useful tools, insights, and questions to make us feel more peaceful, more present, more connected, and empowered to create. Put your oxygen mask on first before helping others. The flight attendant instructs us when we fly on an airplane. Why is this an important rule? Because if you run out of oxygen yourself, you can't help anyone else. Definition of selfish: devoted to or caring only for oneself, concerned primarily with one's own interests, benefits, welfare, etc., regardless of others. How can you show up in the world as the best version of yourself and contribute if you're not meeting your own needs first? I think it is actually selfish not to take care of yourself and provide a mediocre service for your work and other people. This happens when we are exhausted, tired, not well rested, not hydrated, irritated, angry, unbalanced, not feeling well. What kind of service can we provide from that place? Isn't it actually disrespectful to other people to show up in this way just because we do not take care of ourselves? You have to show up for yourself first. You have to take care of yourself first. You have to get to know yourself first. You have to give yourself first. And then, from there, you have so much more to contribute. You need to fill your cup first before you can give, not from an empty or half-full cup, but from the overflow, not at your own expense. So it energizes you and does not deplete you. Being selfless: I do not think it is a compliment if somebody is selfless and sacrifices their own needs, time, goals, desires, wishes, sleep, or rest. It is not impressive. It is not sustainable for you and for other people too. If your cup is not full, if you have not given yourself what you need, you will look outside for those things to fill you. Looking externally. Looking for other people to give you love and attention. Something you're not able to give yourself. Which is not fair, because nobody can give you something you cannot give yourself. And it is also not their job. If we are not at our best, our ability to contribute and show up in the world and create is limited. We'll show up out of resentment, self-sacrifice, and obligation, not excitement and love for what we do. What can we create from that fuel? So what do I need to give myself first? How do I need to fill my cup first so I can show up in the way I want, so I can create, so I can serve and give from that full cup? It is a very personal question and something nobody else can answer for you. How much sleep do you need? What is your fuel in terms of nutrition? How much rest do you need? What energizes you? What depletes you? How much time do you need to spend with yourself and with things that bring you joy? How much time do you want to spend with your friends, your family? What is the best morning or evening routine that would set you up for success? I'm an introvert, so I love my alone time, and this is also where I process life, where I recharge and create. Meet your needs first. Nobody and no external object can give us something that we cannot give ourselves. It might be a short satisfaction that will make us dependent on that person or an object, but not a long-term solution that is sustainable. And also, you do not want somebody to feel responsible for how you feel. You cannot give someone something you have not truly given yourself. You need to experience it first. Otherwise, you will not truly understand what it is and how it feels. And if your cup is not full, there is no way you can fill somebody else's cup. You can only give from that overflow. So you need to do your inner work first. Figure out solutions to your problems first. Heal yourself, solve your issues, so you have the tools and experience, and then you can teach and help and guide others. If somebody is sacrificing their truth, time, and integrity in order to satisfy my needs, I'm never going to get my needs met because nobody can satisfy what I need. And I will always be dependent on what that person is able to give me. And always having that fear that it can be taken away. Nobody can make us happy. It is an inside job. Give yourself what you deserve. We all know that thought and feeling. I had such a long and busy workday. I deserve XYZ, whatever it is for you. Maybe chocolate or something to reward yourself. But is it really what you deserve? Poisoning yourself and feeling horrible after? What do you actually deserve? Probably it's rest and sleep. You deserve to be healthy. You deserve to feel great. So take care of your future self. But maybe it is also chocolate. Then go ahead and enjoy it. But most of the time, we reward ourselves with things that harm us more than serve us. Explore your truth. Live from your truth, even if someone else thinks you should be doing something else. And a lot of people who are self-sacrificing get upset when other people aren't. So define for yourself what selfish means for you. Spend time with yourself, talk to yourself, listen to yourself, find solution to your problems, figure out things you struggle with, achieve your goals, become that version of yourself you wish. So you have all the tools that you learned from that process and your journey, and you can give them to others. Before giving, pause and check in. Is this a true contribution? Am I doing this because I want to affect how this person is thinking about me? Am I trying to manipulate the way somebody is thinking about me? Or is this a true, honest contribution that energizes me, that fills me with abundance and truth and integrity? People-pleasing is doing something we actually do not want to do at our own expense, because we think it will make someone feel better, or they would like us to do so. It is saying yes to get someone to change how they feel about us. We are basically lying to ourselves and that person. It is saying yes to others and no to ourselves. We are basically lying about what we want and do things for others out of sense of obligation. We try to change how other people think about us. So, say no and set boundaries. Be willing to say no to other people so you can say yes to yourself, to your own plans, to your dreams, to your goals, your desires, your time with yourself. Do not do things you actually do not want to do. Do not attend things you actually do not want to attend, even if you are invited. If I do not want to do something, it is not authentic and true for me, and I would say yes because I want someone to like me, or I just want to belong. And if I go somewhere I do not actually want to go, the whole time I'm there, I do not want to be there. So I would be lying to myself and others, pretending like I'm enjoying, so everybody else is happy. It is nonsense. What for? You're lying to yourself and others. It feels exhausting. That feeling of resentment is exhausting and depleting. I'd rather have someone telling me, hey, it's not something I want to do, than attending and feeling resentment all the time, and you feel responsible for this person not being happy. Say no when yes is a lie. And sometimes people will be upset by the actions that we take because we are withdrawing some giving that we had been giving. So for example, if you have always been available, or you used to reply to your work emails after work and you decided not to do that anymore, some people might not like it. Important to know is that you're not taking away from them. You're taking back what belongs to you. Your time, your energy. So when you have been giving something and contributing something at your own expense, when you withdraw that giving, that is not at someone else's expense. The other case is when you are asking someone to give up something in their life at their expense for you that will deplete them. That is something to be mindful of. For example, if you're managing people and you're asking to stay longer at work or sacrifice their plans and time, this is not okay. I used to work in fashion industry where exhaustion and crazy working hours preparing for fashion weeks is a normal thing, and I have done it too. Until you start hating what you actually love because you are depleted and your cup is constantly empty and you feel that resentment instead of joy. Nobody in the whole world knows better what you need to give yourself to feel at your best. Nobody knows how much sleep, rest, work, fuel you need to show up in the best way. It is your journey, your exploration, your responsibility to make sure your cup is full with everything you need. Some people will judge you for working too much. Some people will judge you for working too little. Side note, people will judge anyway, whatever we do or do not do. Let people be wrong about you. Let people judge while you work on yourself and then you show them the way. Now, I would never work late, so I sacrifice my evening routine and my sleep, even if I'm free, which technically is not the case because I have this date night with myself. Or not even work, but being social, going to a show, theater, museum. If I would need to sacrifice my rest, my recovery, and my sleep for that, I am not doing that. Because I know that I will not be at my best on the next day. And it is not fair to my job, to people I work with, and people I serve. It's not worth it. So take actions out into the world based on your own self-respect, not in an attempt to get it from someone else. Why are we so worried about people thinking we are selfish? Because we think we need to prove to other people that we are good people. The only person you need to prove something is you. What people will think about us is based on their belief systems, is based on their relationship they have with themselves and how they take care of themselves. Your opinion is the only opinion that matters. But often we do not know what our opinion is because of all the conditioning, the culture, the society. This is why it is important to spend time with ourselves, to listen, to connect, to be present with yourself. Giving can be something that energizes us instead of something that depletes us. And the ripple effect of the way how we show up is part of the contribution. You do your inner work, you learn your lessons, you gain your insights, you give that wisdom to other people. And those people will share it with other people too. If you do not do your inner work, if you do not overcome your obstacles, if you do not create solutions, if you do not work on your goals first, there is nothing you can teach others and give others. You have to walk the walk first. So, is the journey of my inner work really something that is going to make my life bigger in terms of my contribution to the world, or is it going to make it smaller because all I'm doing is focusing on myself? And this has been my experience. When I take care of myself first, when I set boundaries, when I listen to my wishes, desires, energy levels, and tell myself the truth, and I'm really clear about what I want to do and what I do not want to do, and I show up from authenticity instead of obligation, the giving part energizes me instead of depleting. I'm much more present, much more willing to give. I feel more gratitude and appreciation for what I do and people I serve. Which energizes me even more when I stay authentic, true, and in integrity with myself. So I have and want even more to give, which is fun. I do not feel like I give away from my cup because I have taken care of myself first. I have experienced the benefits of yoga, meditation, and coaching on myself. I did that work and I'm continuously doing the work so I can give and share from my own experience. You will serve people much better if you serve yourself. If you are not peaceful and balanced within, you cannot contribute to the world's peace. If you are agitated, there is no peace within you, and then any service that you give will have that energy. If we are generating negative emotions, we are the ones experiencing them first. Every emotion is a vibration in our body. If I'm angry, I'm the first victim of my anger. I'm the first person who is harmed by it, not actually the object that caused my anger. And I'm the one spreading that energy with the world around me. If my cup is full of negative emotions, exhaustions, and problems, this is what I will give to others. And I would not want to drink from that cup. So choose love for yourself because you're the first one feeling it. You're the first one feeling the emotion you create. Meditation and processing emotions is the work we need to do on ourselves and a tool that we need to practice so we do not bring that negative energy into the world. Feelings drive our action. If you're agitated, all of your actions will come from that unbalanced state of mind. That will not serve anyone. So be selfish, go meditate. Side note, check out episodes 1 through 5 on meditation. Take care of your body, take care of your mind. Take as much time as you need for yourself to do the inner work, to build a relationship with yourself, to process things, to rest and recover, to create your ideas, dreams, and life. Sometimes we need somebody to give us permission to do things. And you're the only one who can actually do that. So the next time someone calls you selfish, you can just reply, "Thank you." Thank you for being curious. If you enjoyed listening, rate, review, subscribe, share, and join the conversation. Do not miss out on yourself.